friends, it's Miss Michaela. Thank you so much for joining me and my friend Patches today to read a book. Patches loves reading, just like your stuffed animals do too. Do you have a special stuffy with you today? Good. What's your stuffed friend's name? I really like that name. Your friend must be really nice. Patches usually likes sitting on my lap, but because I'm going to be moving the book and talking to you guys, I'm going to come and I'm going to move him over on this chair to sit with us while we read. Today's book is called How to Deal with Parents. Once upon a time, I could never get my parents to do what I wanted. They got angry a lot, especially when I jumped on their bed and I left my toys out. I would not eat. I would not go to bed. I would not leave the toy store. I stood in front of the television. This often meant that I had a very bad day. But now I know what to do, and we all have a great day. If you sometimes have bad days too, here are a few hints on how to make them good ones. Do you ever have bad days? Me too. That's why we're going to learn how to turn bad days to good days. Good morning. I say good morning to my parents quietly. Can you practice saying good morning quietly? Say it with me. Good morning. Can you say it on your own? Perfect. That was nice and quiet. Don't jump on the bed and shout, "Wake up, lazy bones!" It might be the start to a very bad day. You smell. Can you make a smelly face? Parents don't like children who don't take baths. Neither do I. My brother Albert never washes. Yuck. Brush your teeth now. Your teeth will rot and fall out, said Mom. You will get a toothache, said Dad. That's worse than having a haircut, they said. Wow, now I make sure to brush my teeth. Do you brush your teeth? I thought so. Aren't you dressed yet? It's quicker to dress yourself, sometimes. Ask Mom and Dad to help with the hard parts. Parents will always help when they're needed. Albert, don't spit, dear. Make sure to say please and thank you. If your parents are like most parents, and I'm sure they are, they like eating, but just like you, they get frustrated when they have to stop. They get annoyed if they have to talk to you about making poor choices, like spitting your food, throwing it, playing with it. I eat my food, and I eat it the right way. I eat my food so that I can have energy to play and stay healthy. Where's my skateboard, Dad? Parents don't like toys left all over the floor. They pick them up and put them away. I don't know why. It takes ages to get them all out again. What's happening? He's falling over. It looks like it could hurt. But that's why parents put them away, so they don't slip. That way they can stay safe. Look at that. Grown-ups find it very hard to play and drive. So don't shout in their ear. Don't poke them in the back. Keep your seatbelt on, just in case. We have to always keep our seatbelts on to stay super safe, right, in the car? I want. My brother Albert is awful in stores. I'm not. He always wants something. So do I. But the more he shouts, I want, the louder Dad says, no. So I keep quiet, and sometimes I get a treat. Mom, 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 You know that parents talk and talk and talk and talk and talk. And you know, they don't always listen. But if you shout, they'll only talk louder. Try saying, "Excuse me." It works like magic. It wasn't me. Sometimes things just go wrong. You forget for a moment what you're doing and what you should be doing, and suddenly you're in trouble. All you can do is tell the truth. It makes parents less mad. So what did they do here? They drew on the walls, right? Are you supposed to draw on walls? No, it's not a very good choice. But you know what? If you draw on the wall and you lie about it and say you didn't draw on the wall, the thing with parents is they always know when you're lying. 1 for you, 6 for me. My brother Albert gets upset if I don't share. That makes my parents angry. They don't like it when Albert and I fight, so I share with Albert, and he shares with me sometimes. I bet you guys share, right? Yeah, I don't even need to talk to you about that. You guys know how to share. Here are the first pictures of an alien. Parents like watching television too, and sometimes you should let them do what they want. It keeps them happy, and when they're happy, you're happy. And when the happier your parents are, the better behaved they are. Be good while you were out, won't you? Moms and dads sometimes have to go out on their own. You might have a babysitter look after you. Be nice to the babysitter, and the babysitter will be nice to you. That makes moms and dads happy. I like going to bed. I used to cry and kick and shout and say no when it was time for bed. But now it's nicer to share a story and to finish the day with what makes my parents happiest of all. Do you guys like going to bed? Some of you do, some of you don't. Why is it important for us to sleep? Do you know why it's important for us to get a good night's sleep? It's important for us to sleep so we have tons of energy the next day so we can play and have fun, right? I know sometimes we don't want to stop playing to go to bed, but we'll be too tired to play the next day if we don't get a good night's sleep, right? Let's see what makes their parents happiest of all. A big hug. That was a really nice book. Did you enjoy the book? Oh, I'm so glad. We just learned about ways that we can make sure that our days are good days, right? And at the end of the book, this friend said that giving a hug made their parents the happiest. What is something that makes your parents happy? Awesome. It might be a hug, it might be a kiss, it might be saying something super nice, it might be making a good choice, it could be doing something when they ask you to. There's a lot of things you can do to make your parents happy. Sometimes though, we can't make our parents happy. Sometimes we make really poor choices and we have really, really bad days. But the important thing to remember is that you can have a really, really bad day, but you can take that bad day and you can push it away by turning it into a good day, and you can make good choices, right? You can always turn your day around. You don't always have to have a bad day. You can start being bad and turn it into being good, right? Perfect. Okay, friends, so we know how to say happy, right? What letter does happy start with? Happy. It starts with H. Very good. So when we say happy, we are making the sound for H. Would you like to learn how to say happy in sign language? All right, let's do it. So to say happy in sign language, you want to take your hands up and you want to make 2 5s with your hands, just like this. Perfect. Now put your fingers together like this. So take all your fingers and pull them in together. Good. Now take one hand and put it near your belly and one hand near your chest, just like this. Perfect. You're going to take little circles, just like this, and make circles with your hands. And this means happy. When you use sign language, though, it's very important to match your face to the sign. So when I say I'm happy, I should have a big smile on my face like this. If I say I'm happy, it doesn't really look like I'm happy, right? So I want to do this when I say that I'm happy. Perfect. Do we remember what letter happy starts with? H, and happy is spelled H-A-P-P-Y. Happy. Very good. Friends, thank you so much for joining Patches and I today to read our special book. And thank you so much to your special stuff friend for joining us. I hope you enjoyed our book, and I can't wait to see you tomorrow.